Hi everybody, my name is Teneia. If you don't know who I am and somebody just shared this video, hi, I'm a singer-songwriter from Jackson, Mississippi. And this video is called Your Assumptions About Me. So a bunch of fans and followers sent in assumptions about me and I'm gonna read them and answer them, which I find to be really fascinating. So the first one I'll start with is, and I get this one all the time, it's like insane to me, because I'll be sitting with people and have dinner with them and they still think this. So the first one is that I'm a vegan. All the time, even my mom was like, "You're vegan, right?" I'm like, "Mom, did you not see me eat a piece of chicken in front of you?" I think the confusion is because I'm dairy free, so I do not eat dairy at all. I haven't had dairy really, maybe a couple times, but like in 10 years. So I'm dairy free. And I love vegan cuisine. Like anytime I travel, I go to vegan restaurants and like that's my jam, just to see the creativity that people put into vegan food. However, I am not fully a vegan, but I am mostly plant-based. So hopefully that answers the question. Okay, another one is that I'm a feminist and a women's activist. Yep, absolutely. I was thinking about this the other day. Since I was like 10 years old, I've had a job. So I've always, like, even as a kid, knew that I wanted to make my own money. I didn't want to rely on other people. And that I was like, the equivalent of all of the boys. I was a tomboy growing up. So my biggest thing was like, I can ride a bike like you. I can do all of the things that you can do. So I'm a big advocate for hiring women, working with women, and making sure that women are paid the same as men. So absolutely a feminist here. Says, the assumption is that I am for Black Lives Matter, but most people would think that I wasn't for Black Lives Matter, which I find super fascinating. I had a white fan come for me last year because I mentioned Black Lives Matter. And I'm just so shocked that people have all this like adversity towards Black Lives Matter. I am for Black Lives Matter. I am a huge advocate for what they're doing. I think they're an amazing organization. At this point, and before anybody comments on my shit about this, delete the comment out of your brain and then delete your whole profile, because I'm not gonna argue with you about this. I am for Black Lives Matter. I think it's a great organization. So yep. Okay, the next one is uber cute. I was like, this is such a random assumption about me, but I thought it was cute and funny. It's that I like cereal. And I was like, like, do I look like a cereal person? I probably eat cereal, I don't know, 5 times a year. It's not a big thing for me. I'm not a big cereal person, but I like it. I like it. It doesn't go on my grocery list every week, but yeah, it's good. The next one is that I'm a free spirit. Yes. Ever since, I was younger, I didn't have this thing that I wanted to like buy a house and have a bunch of kids when I was in my 20s. I always wanted to travel. I always wanted to meet people from different cultures. I always wanted to learn as much as I possibly could. I've lived in a few different cities throughout my life, and I love that because it just helps me learn more. I think when people stay in one place, they don't really learn a lot about this big, huge country and the people in it that we have. So, yeah, I'm a free spirit. This one's cute. It's the assumption is that I'm a badass chick. I feel like that's not really like, it's more of a compliment, and I will take it. So thank you. Thank you for thinking I'm a badass chick, because I think I'm a badass chick too. As RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? So amen, I'm a badass chick. I love that one. This is good. That I'm not from the South. Even when I was growing up in the South, people said that to me all the time. I don't believe you're from here. One of my dearest friends, Casey, did not like me when we were in middle school because she thought that I sounded different and act like I wasn't from Mississippi. I'm from the South. I love the South. I think it has so many beautiful aspects to it. Yeah, people mostly think I'm from West, which is cool because I love the West. the assumption is that I am remarried, which I find fascinating. And if I am remarried, it's nobody's damn business. And that's how I'm going to answer that one. It's nobody's damn business. Okay, the next one, that I'm the Black Johnny Cash. I love this one. I love this one because I think Johnny Cash is a badass. And so I think this person is talking about the influence and like Johnny Cash doing his own thing, and I think that's hella cool. So thank you for thinking I'm like the Black Johnny Cash. I'll take it. These are some weird ass assumptions. So this next one is that I would help this person move a dead body. I have so many questions about this one. Like, who died? Whose body is it? Did you kill this person? Why am I around to help you move this body? Like, this sounds like a whole thing that I would watch on TV, but I don't know if I would be a part of it. But like, if it was somebody that you didn't kill, I may help you move this dead body. Okay. The assumption is that I rehearse my songs. Yep, this is really true. Before I have, so right now I'm doing a lot of online concerts, online content, performing for conferences and organizations and businesses, and then I have my Patreon channel. Shout out to my Patreon channel. $5 a month, you get my live streams, exclusive content, new music, all of my updates there. But before I go live on Patreon or any of the other things that I'm doing, I always rehearse and I plan out everything. I make sure I talk to the organizers and what is their mission for the event that I'm doing, and I plan my songs around that and I rehearse them, and I do a lot of hours of checking all of my equipment, and yeah, I'm such a dork about it. I like to be really prepared when I walk into anything, so yes. This person assumes that I have many layers and I choose when to reveal them. This is good. Yes, but it is not a thing where I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna show them this aspect of myself. I think as an artist, the more I like come to terms with my own abilities and skills, the more I share them with you guys. So for instance, I'm doing all these projects with the US State Department and American Music Abroad, and it's content creation. So I did a Black History Month piece, which I'm so proud of. My grandma and mom are in it, like, and dad, and like, just super fun. And so what I do on a project like that is I'll go and I'll work with like my friend Taiwo, was the videographer and editor. And I'll say, here are the shots I'm thinking about, here's the storyline. So I write all the storyline out, do all the voiceovers, and I know what I want to see. So I go through all the footage that I have, and I say, okay, so here's the edit, and here are the things that I want to talk about. And like, that's a layer of myself that I feel like I have developed over the last few years. And so when something like that happens, then you guys get a product that reflects that. You get a piece of art from me, a piece of art that says, okay, here's a new thing I've discovered about myself, a new layer as a content creator. And it's the same with music. Like, that's how I am. As I evolve, my music evolves. So I will never like release the same kind of album twice. It's just not a thing for me, because I'm constantly digging deeper within myself and figuring out what's important for me at this aspect of my life. So you're getting a snapshot of who I am at that time and what's important to me and what I want to talk about. So absolutely a lot of layers over here. So thank you for noticing that. I like this. That I don't have one type of person that I'm attracted to. So I identify as bisexual. A lot of people know that. I've posted online all the time. So I don't have like a gender type, right? But I think what I'm attracted to, I call myself sapiosexual. So it's like I'm attracted to really smart people. I love people that are really smart. I love people that I can learn from and that are really, really interesting. that care about causes, that do work around different causes and support people. That, like, for me, sexy as hell. So that's what I'm attracted to. Smart ass people. This assumption is, so this person's 40 years old and they assume that I was older than them. Thank you, I think. Or do I look older than 40? It's cool. No, but it's because they said, because I'm confident and I seem emotionally mature. Really, really appreciate that. I think of myself as a confident person because of the fact that I always check in with me. So, like, I wear what I want to wear, I do what I want to do, and I'm confident in my abilities as, like, knowing who I am, right? So what fits for somebody else's life probably won't fit for my life, and I'm confident in knowing that. And I take a lot of time, as far as emotional maturity goes, to check in with myself. I meditate every morning. I go for walks. I think deeply about things. I talk to people about deep issues, like, and want to get to the root of them. Hashtag Scorpio. So if that gives me a level of emotional maturity, thank you. Thank you for that. This assumption is that I am resilient and positive, and they ask, like, how do I stay that way? Thank you. I've been through a lot of things in my life. I mean, a lot. Like, you guys don't even know, like, the half of anything I've been through in my life. And one of my best friends, BJ, said, we were playing this game at somebody's house. I don't even know if he remembers this, but, like, somebody said, what is, like, a really positive thing about her? And he said that I can laugh my way through anything in life. And it is so true. Like, anytime I go through anything really tough or really difficult or really hard, I find a way to laugh about it. And that pisses people off sometimes, but I don't care. It's my way of coping with things, and I find a way every day to laugh about something. So I think how I stay resilient and positive, even through these, like, really, really tough times of social unrest and our government being, you know, more stable now, but previously being what I think is a shit show, and all of the things that have come from losing friends and losing relationships. I just think I find a way to laugh and to appreciate what I do have in life, right? So for me, I wake up every day. Like I said, I do a meditation, and I internally, before any external thing happens in my life, and I really mean this, I show up and I'm grateful and I'm so excited. I'm happy within myself, so I don't really need a lot from other people. And when external validation comes in, it is so cool, but it's not a thing that is gonna make me as a person, like, it's like, oh yeah, that's great, but, like, I'm happy within myself. So I stay resilient and positive because I just find a way to laugh, find a way to be grateful, and I do a lot of emotional work on myself all the time. Those are my things. Thank you all for watching my Assumptions About Me video. I have new music out called Angry Man. The song's called Angry Man. It is up on Bandcamp. Here's the link. And 50% of what you give up until March the 31st will go to the Loveland Foundation, which helps Black women have access to affordable therapy that would not be able to. So please support me there. Support my new tune. Very excited about it. I produced this one. I had some awesome musicians on it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will talk to you soon. Big hugs and love to all of you.